Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk. I'm out and about at the moment, mostly because I'm taking the little one, who I don't think you can see on the camera there. He's just in his car seat, trying to get him to sleep. So a friend of mine, Joseph Lionel, patron as well, he messaged me on Facebook last night. We messaged each other quite a bit. He knows I'm a big DC guy, big DC fan, Batman fan, all that. And he told me Denny O'Neil had died, which I didn't know. That was the first I heard of it. Which, yeah, prompted me to say a few words. I'm not generally that kind of guy who, jumps on to social media to, well, not on my YouTube channel at any rate, to talk about various people who've died. I did it once with Alan Rickman. I did it again with Philip Seymour Hoffman, because they were actors that I really respected and enjoyed their work. But Denny O'Neil, so for those who don't know, he was the editor at DC Comics for decades, but certainly was the guy responsible for many of the characters that went on to become fan favourites, went on certainly to become my favourites. Yeah, like he created Azrael, which is a very little known comic book character, to be honest. I personally think should be bigger than what he is. Now, they did recently, well, say recently, Gotham's been cancelled now, but they brought a version of Azrael to the screen in Gotham, so that's probably the most that particular character has been seen in the public eye. But yes, laddie. But yeah, certainly one of my favourite comic book characters, and yeah, Dennis O'Neil was responsible for creating him. Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul as he's known in Batman Begins, yeah, he created Ra's al Ghul as well. So, no Dennis O'Neil, no Ra's al Ghul, no Batman Begins. When you think, yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy is my favourite series of movies of all time. Dark Knight Rises has Bane in it, one of my favourite comic book characters of all time. Yes, laddie, okay. I don't know if you can hear him on my microphone here, but yeah, he's waking up, obviously. Yeah, Bane is my favourite comic book villain of all time. When he's done right, i.e. when he's written by Chuck Dixon and drawn by Graham Nolan, then he's a force to be reckoned with. Then he's basically Tom Hardy in The Dark Knight Rises, which brings me to my point. No Dennis O'Neil, no Bane, no Dark Knight Rises, no Nolan trilogy, basically. Ra's al Ghul, Bane, Talia al Ghul, they all come from Denny O'Neil. Now, Denny O'Neil didn't create Bane, but he was instrumental in leading the charge for the storyline that Bane kicked off in, was created for, which is the Nightfall storyline. You okay, laddie? Hey? Hang on one moment. Okay, so this video not quite going according to plan, but hey ho, that's what happens when you're looking after a little baba. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically he was instrumental in leading the charge for the Nightfall storyline, which is where Bane came about. So, as I say, no Dennis O'Neil, no Bane, no Ra's al Ghul, no Dark Knight trilogy. So I felt it was important just to mark the man's life, just do this video, because I'm sure there's many people who watch my channel who wouldn't have the first clue who he is, and hopefully by watching this video you at least now do have some clue who he is, and just the impact that he's made, not just on the comic book world but on the film world and the TV world. These days it's all about comic book properties. You look at the movies and the TV shows that do well, the Arrowverse, all the things like that. It has quite an impact. Oh, My laddie's just switched my window wipers on. Thank you for that, little man. Let's turn them off, shall we? Anyway, very haphazard video, must be said, but I felt like Dennis O'Neil deserved a shout out, if nothing else, and a bit of credit where credit's due for creating and being instrumental in the creation of much of what we see on TV and movie screens today. So yeah, Dennis O'Neil, find out a bit more information about him and mourn his passing. For now, thank you for watching this video. Sorry for the interruptions, but yeah, until next time, crack it.